Can't wait to see what happens next with all of them. After today, there will be no D&D games on the channel until September, so because I'm going to be out of town and stepping away from streaming, doing some IRL stuff. I've got concerts, I've got traveling, family to see, lots of things to do over the summer. But I'm going to be able to come back in September, and we're going to start back up again, start back D&D, and yeah, but that's all to get to, because today we're just gonna sit down. We're gonna have a session. So let me bring everything in.
Because it's bad.
Yeah, it's a very bad decision.
However.
Depends. It depends.
Okay. So, who wants to give us a recap from last week?
I think Carmen should, or...
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay. So last week on Dragon Ball Z, we were doing this. We were trying to figure out the puzzle that's going on in this thing, and then we realized we missed the one thing, which we literally just had to step on a rock, which we were directly told to.
That was 2 weeks ago. That was two sessions ago.
And then we got to the part where we're fighting a John Cat, and then we beat his ass. And now Twile pulled at me and touched the thing you weren't supposed to touch.
Yep.
And now she's probably possessed.
No, I'm sure I'm fine.
I wanted to jump in just there, but I was literally chewing, so hold on, give me a sec.
Take your time.
Yeah, so picking up from last time, after the defeat of the mysterious spirit Agent Ket, his spear lay dormant on the ground. But as you picked it up, I think it was Zahavi who detected a huge surge of magical power coming from the spear. And you heard his voice echoing around you, congratulating you. Zahavi is the only person who can see this happen, because Zahavi is currently using his detect magic spell to see magic in the air. To all of you, however, it's almost invisible to you when this happens, except for the sensation of almost something like a shockwave hitting your bodies, but one that you can't see, nor do you see the rest of the tomb that you're in seem to reflect anything, any sort of explosion or anything happening. But as you look around, maybe trying to discern where the voice came from, you feel your eyelids start to get heavy, and I need everyone to make Constitution saving.
Oh, no.
Is this unrelated to the ones we made last time?
Yeah, that was just Twile, I think. Twile just made a charisma save.
Yeah.
Con save. Let's go.
Somehow, I don't think I passed that.
Nope.
Yeah, I think I'm also at the edge.
Oh, and I need to do one for Yotimo.
Yeah. Our boy.
Alright, Krisby isn't here today.
Alright, Yotimo. Oh shit.
Does the creature need to make one as well?
Actually, no. I will not have it make one. Nor will I have Ferdinand make one.
This is PC exclusive.
Mildly concerning.
Carmen and Zahavi, you sort of like blink it away. It's kind of weird. It's almost like you almost like nodded off for a second there. You hear two thuds. As next to you, Clerk and Twile, your eyes just kind of close of their own accord, and both of you see Clerk and Twile just fall to the ground in a slumber.
Hey,
Boy.
I try and wake Clerk up. Smack his cheeks a
hang
couple
on.
times.
Is that magic putting me to sleep?
Right, yeah.
Twile, I want you to make that Constitution saving throw.
God.
Okay.
Inability to roll.
You try to resist. So like from up from the ground, you try to like get up a little bit and sort of like hoist yourself up. But the extreme tiredness just washes over your whole body. You fall back asleep with Clerk. Yotimo's also fine. Carmen, as you shake Clerk, as you shake Clerk,
Captain.
that's kind of hard to say. As you shake Clerk, there is no response from him.
Pour a little water in his
Will.
face.
The water
Zahavi
washes
will.
over
Yeah, sorry.
Clerk's beak, but there is no response. The little creature is gonna come up to nudge him a little, see what's going on too.
I will. Zahavi, if you want to do something.
Does Zahavi still see the apparition or whatever?
No, it was just like a big burst of magic energy, and now it's gone.
But I did see that something happened with Twile previously. But was that a misunderstanding?
You did, yeah. That the giant blast of magical energy is what you saw happen when Twile picked up the staff.
Okay. I'm gonna use I will pick
Jesus.
out what?
Your mic just like did something weird. It was like
Yeah.
Sorry. I will using Mage Hand. I will pick up the spear and put it in my bag of holding, hoping that it's gonna isolate it in some way. Yeah, and can I make a medicine check or something on, or an arcana check to discern if what happened?
You can make a medicine check or an arcana check.
Yeah. Of course.
You run your hands over Twile's body, kind of like hovering over it, trying to discern if there's any sort of enchantment or anything going on. As you're doing this, as you scan across the body, you hear a voice in your right ear. Nice try. Zahavi, make a Constitution saving throw again.
Damn it.
You feel that huge wave of tiredness wash over you again, but you barely beat it back. You sort of like open your eyes and you're like hands and knees on the floor about to fall.
Fuck. This isn't over, Carmen.
I wonder if we could somehow interrupt what's going on. Hold on, let me think. Maybe we should just bring him back with us to the nest.
Well, he wanted to get there anyway. I suppose having someone with a little bit more arcane knowledge would probably be best.
Are we worried about him hitching a ride? Like, is that a problem? Is he gone? Do we know?
No, he's not gone, I believe. Something with the spear happened. Maybe there's a connection between them. As long as the spear exists, he can't be whatever he is. Dispelled or what? I don't know.
I wonder if... Damn.
Zahavi walks over to where the portal previously was. Is it completely gone?
It's gone for now. So if you remember from last time, the giant floating stone formation, when you activated, everything in this tomb crashed down from the ceiling and crushed this little stone like door thing. So right now you're looking at basically the big formation sitting in like a pile of rubble. Yeah.
And there's no sign of potentially reactivating it.
You don't see anything happening right now. The whole contraption seems to be turned off, basically. Offline. Whatever you want to...
Well, I guess our best bet would be returning to our mental fey and getting to the nest.
We have one small issue. Everything between us and the Mantifae.
Well, we will have to check if they're still here or not.
Okay. Could you send out your boy?
Yeah, sure. I'll move to the edge of the chamber, basically, and resummon Enzo.
Okay.
Oh, what happened?
He's tall. What the hell?
Why?
I think maybe because the art is not squared.
Okay. And because we're not in
In the grid, yeah.
in grid, yes. Zahavi stays about 100 feet or something away and sends Tenzo out of the temple, seeing if the giant skeletons are still there.
As you rush through the
Or
hallways
active.
of the tomb, your brain feels foggy, and you hurriedly kind of like weave together the spell in your hands, and then cast, the awakened spell book out, into the other room. But it's like proving a little bit more difficult for you, and like you mess up and maybe have to do it again or something like that. And then you send it out of the room. As you send it out of the room, you'll hear that voice again in your ear. Why do you fight me so? Make another Constitution saving throw, Zahavi.
Oh gosh, I have a bad feeling.
Unfortunately, this time, Zahavi, the tiredness proves too much for you. The last thing you see before your eyes close is your awakened spellbook floating towards the door and then just sort of dissipating as your concentration is broken on. Carmen, you are left alone with Yotimo.
Oh no.
I'm going to have. I'm gonna pick up the thing. Crap. I'm trying to look between my spells and Yotimo's if we could do anything. He has to spell magic, but I don't know if that'll work. Because I don't think this is regular magic. How long does it take for a wizard to switch spells?
For a wizard to switch spells?
I know some of them can switch spells midday and some of them can't. Try to figure that out.
Yeah.
Cantrips, you will need you can switch one out in a short rest, but level spells, you will need a long rest.
Crap, okay. We don't want to stay here for 8 hours.
No, not at all.
I'm gonna hold the weird rabbit dog thing. And I'm going to try and figure out. First, I'm gonna cast on myself using a 2nd level slot, because that's all I have. It's the lowest slot. Protection for good and evil. And then I'm going to try and channel this little dude, Prismarian, to interrupt whatever's going on here, if I can figure it out what's going on.
Okay, so you cast the spell over you, and the charm washes over your body and kind of gives you like this sort of like dune shield, you know. And you pick up the creature, kind of like close your eyes, remember what the dragon taught you, how you kind of did that, and try to channel your energy into the creature. So I need you to make me an Arcana check or a Religion check, whichever one feels best.
Can Yotimo give help action?
Not in this case, unfortunately.
Damn it.
Bardic Inspiration?
He can give that.
I'll take it. Hold on. Damn, alright. 26.
You close your eyes, channel your energy into the creature, and suddenly that familiar awareness returns to you all of a sudden. You open your eyes, and the world looks different. It looks brighter. You see sort of Twile and Clerk, and sort of like they're almost like their auras kind of on the ground. And you see Yotimo's aura a little brighter than Twile or Clerk's because they're slumbering right now. But the biggest feeling that you get is just this huge, massive, crushing presence in the room around you that you didn't notice before. Almost as if there is an entire entity filling the room with you. And what you're gonna sense is that as soon as you become aware of it, it's almost like it becomes aware of you and closes in on you, and you feel like this crushing, almost suffocating kind of force. And I'll need a Constitution saving throw, but at advantage.
Okay. if I succeed this, then I'm gonna try and cast banishment on it with this guy. Con saving throw. There's 1 and 2.
Okay. Well. So what happens is it's almost like you're trying to swim in like a big ocean, and so it's all like around you and kind of like almost like feel like it's gonna swallow you up. But then you kind of feel this presence kind of begin to change in the way that it's presenting your awareness, and you start to notice that it's not one presence, but multiple, many different presences all around you. So many, like, that they're almost uncountable. And you strain with all your might against the force of this collective presence, and sort of hold on to the creature in front of you, which kind of right now feels sort of like a source of warmth almost in this like huge oppressive space that you're in.
I'm going to have Ferdinand pick up Twile and Clerk. And I'm gonna signal Yotimo to keep moving. And if I can, I would like us all to move. Just move toward the exit. And I'm gonna keep concentrating on this creature, and I'm gonna try and like generate sort of a barrier in a way. Gonna try and project some sort of barrier with the Prismarine, but not with regular magic.
You try to reach out with your newfound awareness towards Yotimo, and he's gonna do something.
Damn it.
And sort of like through this, like through the murk, you see like Ferdinand carrying Clerk and or helping out with that. But then you just see Yotimo sort of just stagger.
Okay.
And fall asleep.
This is awesome.
The presence continues to close in on you. You sense that you don't have much time.
Alright. Above the table. Gang. What do I do here?
No idea.
Because
I
my
think
only
just
idea...
giving in isn't a bad idea.
That sounds like the worst idea, I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, if all of us fail, nobody fails.
That's true.
If everyone fails, nobody fails.
Honestly,
What's crazy is the idea is that we don't even know what's going to happen if we stay asleep. So, like, there's a reason for it, obviously, but what's going to happen?
well, above board, it's obvious. It gotta be something related to the Cray, to the memory, because sleep and dream is are of its domain.
Okay. I'll be honest.
Because Agent Cat is a champion of the memory, but I won't say more. I have no idea what's going on.
What would Zahavi have told me about all that?
You would have basically all of the knowledge he has, because everything he knows, he basically writes down in his notebook and gives around if asked. He doesn't keep secrets about this shit, because if somebody withholds information about it, everything could go to shit.
You guys still have that doc. Like, maybe that's a good reference point to, like, okay, what's my knowledge of this? Because that doc, here, I just put it back in the chat. Like, that doc is, like, compiled from the actual RP interaction. So that's the most accurate representation, like, what you know.
Trapped by Tenzo with Amona.
Oh yeah, I haven't been updating it recently. I forgot.
Powerful shepherd that will be able to trap memories necessary. Either to make Amona remember or open all sanctuaries to awaken one.
I'm just speculating here, but I get the feeling if we all go to sleep, we're gonna like have our consciousness be in some other realm or something. I don't know, but that's just what it
That
seems
seems to be the
like.
vibe. I would agree.
Okay. I'm going to make... Koba, doing quick head calculations, would Carmen be able to figure out the distance between where she is now and the front of the camp?
Yeah, I mean, I can turn on the grid. So here's the grid, right?
Okay.
So this is where you are. You need to make it to the end of the tomb. Then, let me shift the map here. So you've got to go through the entrance. Which looks like this. Oh, and then you're all there. So, but that's kind of here. Let me actually delete everybody except for you, so you have the scale. So you've got that, and then from there, you'll get to the camp map.
Okay. So that's... I would need about 200 feet to exit the tomb. But if I go straight, it's more like 150. Let me just do straight. I'm trying to calculate dimension door.
Yeah. Well, so for the tomb, you'd have to go through the corridor on the side, so then we'll add some.
But dimension door can go through objects so long as you appear in a...
Oh, so you know
Yeah,
where... Yeah. So then you could dimension
Okay.
door through.
Trying to go
I mean, what's the range on dimension door?
500 feet.
Oh, you can go all the way to the end.
Like the front of the camp, the entrance?
No, the end of the. So you could go to the end of the tomb, and then actually beyond.
220.
That's 220, and then, because this is real, like this is real scale. So
Everything's scaled.
yeah, so 220, and then from here you've got, what is that? Another basically. Yes, you
Oh,
can
you
dimension
go
door
here.
basically right to the edge of the camp.
Okay, so I'm going to go over the facts one more time. Here's what we know. We know the Iska is the hive, which she had control over. A John Ket is a servant of the memory. The memory is the gray, which is responsible for restarting the cycle. Kobo, your mic is tweaking.
It's doing
No,
some
it's might be
fine.
your cell phone.
Specific individuals can take the consciousness to a single
Might
dream
be a
when traversing.
train.
With the spirit more and the control.
Is that better?
That's
Yeah.
better, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, because I literally live right next to the rail station.
Gotcha. Defeat the symmetry. All Toulouse was in the Lost Isle. Books, excerpts. Sanctuaries.
Oh, also, if you're digging for lore, there's more stuff in Air General that,
Oh, gotcha.
like, I think it's in pinned. Yeah, it isn't.
Party alongside opportunity.
I don't know how current that stuff is. Like, it might already be in the dock, but
I think it is. Okay. I'm gonna tell Ferdinand to keep moving everybody through the entrance, and I'm gonna dimension door to the entrance.
okay.
With
I'm
the
pretty
dog
su-
if possible.
Yeah, you can take somebody with you. I'm pretty sure that since you know where that is, there's no check required. I'm gonna just teleport you to the entrance. So right, through the haze, you try to focus yourself, and the spell dances at your fingertips as the Dimension Door spell cast. It takes some effort as you fight through this crushing presence to cast it. But after an excruciatingly long few seconds, it springs from your fingers and you feel yourself whisked through time and space to your teleport destination.
No.
At this
Yeah,
point, I
pulled
would
an
say,
Elric.
yeah, at this point, I would say that your limbs will feel heavy at this point. Like the creature definitely is like, it feels almost like twice its weight.
Okay.
That's probably good and normal.
Crap. We're definitely dying here.
Nah, I trust.
Trust. Not trust.
I would like. I'm so low in spells. I have one spell left.
This might sound like an awful idea, but what about Elnaric and the nest?
Okay,
I mean, you were right. That did
How do
sound
I-
like an awful idea, I fear.
Who's got the call to that? Like, who can call him? Because I don't have message prepared or sending prepared.
You can call him.
Oh, I can just call him. Oh, then
Yeah,
I would have.
he instructed all of you how to do that, how to weave the incantation for a teleport.
In that case, I want to go back to the green looking with the tree, that map. That's where I would have. If I knew this, I would have bamfed right outside the tomb. And then I would have called him.
Okay. Yeah. So, as you kind of come out of like the rocky crevice in between, where like the entrance to the tomb lies, you call for the teleport. But as you're casting that, you can see, even through like the murky haze that's surrounding you right now, interestingly enough, this hive creature that was floating in front of the door, is now lying on the ground in a bundle. Like, it got knocked out. You see the other brutes as well, next to it, are also lying on the ground. And then the teleport spell will take you and whisk you away as you'll feel the familiar energy. The Prismarine teleports you to the nest.
I'm no better than Ilric. No. Damn it.
Okay, let me. Oh, and I need to bring the guy.
Silly weapon.
So there's Mans. You blink into view of the nest, and the haze is still surrounding you. As you like look around, but you see in front of you, you see Elnaric. He is like up against this bench. He's like sitting up on the ground against it, and you can see that the whole his whole right arm, from like shoulder to a little bit below his elbow, is just like totally like singed and burnt. You see the emissary kind of like kneeling over him, casting some sort of healing spells on it, and he's like, as he's holding his arm, he'll look up at you. Where are the others? What happened?
Just a picture of Carmen. He's still covered in blood and soot. And she's just looking down at him like, I we have a problem. We were in the tomb. We killed the John Cat, and then Twile touched his spear, and then they started passing out. And at least Yotimo, Clerk, and Twile passed out. And then I channeled this guy, and then there's a bunch of spirits in there, and they were trying to like knock us out. I don't know what happened to Javi because I just booked it and got out of there.
Oh.
I'm gonna be honest, it was coming for me too. But we somehow got to get back in there and get him.
Wait, how many fell asleep?
I think all of them.
Ilnaric will look at the emissary. He'll kind of like spring up. All of a sudden, the emissary will try to like get him, but he'll bat him aside. He'll take Carmen by both of her shoulders. Listen to me. Listen to me. You have to stay awake. Do you understand?
Okay.
You have
Sure.
to. Stay with me.
Okay.
How do you feel right now?
A little groggy, mostly on account of blood loss, but I think I'm fine.
Ilnaric will hold his hand up to your forehead, and you'll see his eyes closed, and he's kind of like weaving like a spell and everything like that. Carmen, actually, if you want, you can make a wisdom save, but you don't have to. You sense this effect coming from Ilnaric, not from...
Do I get the sense this is a he's trying to help me kind of thing?
You sense that he's trying to poke around your brain.
I let it go.
Okay, so you feel sort of like the enchantment magic kind of wash over you as he closes his eyes and he's muttering like, like stuff. And then he'll open his eyes. I don't understand. And then he'll like sit back down. How are you not? How did you?
She holds up the weird rabbit thing. I think it was this.
I see.
I think it was the Prismarine.
I fear, and he'll like shift in his position on the floor. I fear that I have felt something that I've never felt before.
I believe, based on what I've read in Zahavi's notes, it might be one of the types of things. Like, how we had dealt with that with the hive? It might be one of the other ones.
And I think you're correct. You must not endanger this place. Leave now. Take the Ashka with you.
Okay. Could you drop me back where I was, I guess? I have no spells. I have one spell left. So.
We'll look up at the emissary and look up at you. Motion to the emissary. As the emissary kind of walks towards you, to kind of cast a teleport spell. Say, I'm sorry. As you're whisked back away to the camp.
Okay, marking that on the reasons to kill Ilnaric list.
How long is that damn list by now?
At least 13 separate reasons.
13 reasons why.
As you return to the camp, you can see that all of the, all the hive creatures are still, fucking knocked the fuck out right now.
Zonked out.
Yeah.
What about the
4
cat
times?
ones?
There's Z's rising from them.
What about the cat guardians and those creatures?
That too.
Yeah.
Actually, Carmen, from your vantage point, you can see that one of them is slumped up against the wall here. It's big cat guardian.
Okay. I guess I gotta stay awake, so I can't long rest. And I can't cast. Who did I give that sending stone to? Bingo. Alright, let me call. I'm really just pulling at straws here.
I mean, that's kind of the whole
that's
issue
what you need to
anyways.
do.
We're just gonna do it. Just do what you got to do, bud.
Gonna
'Cause
call.
we
What's
can't
her
help
name?
you.
Gonna call Tala Kataruna.
Okay, with your sending stone, what are you gonna say with your sending stone?
Tala, if possible, get in contact with a mage named Theomaki. Send her to Carmen Ielo. It's urgent. Thanks.
Old regards.
Cold
Warm regards. Warm regards for Tala.
Lukewarm regards.
Unfortunately, as you send that message, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Uh-oh.
With advantage. Ooh.
As it
Come
has
on,
been
Carmen.
10 minutes.
Oh.
Come on, Carmen.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
She
You
passes
trace
out.
the words to the sending stone in the air, and as the last S of thanks is traced in the air, the tail trails off as Carmen, the ground, rushes up to meet you.
That's a messed up way to say that you fall.
So
How friendly of the ground to offer.
the ground comes. The ground pulls
Warm
up.
embrace of the ground.
Embrace the ground. You embrace the earth. You're not sure how long your sleep is for. Until it isn't anymore.
Oh.
Ew.
You all awake on another island, seemingly in the fog. However, this island is devoid of vegetation and almost looks sort of like shattered and pockmarked, as if a large battle had been underway on this island. You all awake at the same time, looking at each other. You are in the exact same state that you were when you fell asleep, just minus the creature, and in a different place than where you fell asleep before.
Well,
Might I say, unequivocally, my bad.
she grabs Wheeler
You
by the
pull-
shoulders. I'm supposed to be the one doing the stupid decisions.
I figured I'd pick up some of the slack.
No.
I think I just got a little too much
You're like
slack.
you're the party mom. You're not supposed to do irresponsible things.
I'm practically a teenager.
Oh, that's no. Can't be doing this. Well, Zavi, remember that thing you wrote about the Gray? Hello.
Is that happy? Did his mic die?
I think his mic died.
Agent
I'm sorry.
Kennedy. Oh yeah, okay. Fixing.
For a moment, I thought this said Agent Cat anime. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
I was like
Huh?
the rapper from Portland, like John Ketamine is.
It's because they all fell asleep, and ketamine's a tranquilizer.
Wait, really?
I mean,
Depends
it's a
how you use
horse
it.
tranquilizer,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
but it's a tranquilizer.
Humans, it's more psychedelic.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh. Is Twilly, like, feeling okay?
You feel good. You feel okay. I mean, as good as you can, I guess.
Given the whole,
Yeah. Unfortunately, you
You
don't
know.
seem to have received the benefits of a long rest. Even though you slept. Well,
Hello.
Fuck that mic.
I hear you.
If anybody has any recommendations for a new mic, just send it my way.
Literally
Yeah.
anything else that you, literally anything that you don't that you're doing with right now. I don't know.
Get
Just
that
replace
Xbox
it.
gamer mic.
oh my god, yes.
Really, it's just plugged in and nothing else. Yesterday, you can ask Kobu, no problems.
Yeah, it might just be a wire issue.
That could
Yeah.
also be the issue, because sometimes I get that, like, I mean, usually my mic is pretty consistent because it's plugged into an interface, but like sometimes, yeah, like a USB mic, the USB cord can be so janky.
It's not a USB port. Which
Oh, is
is
it?
why.
Oh yeah, it's like total like XLR. Or is it like?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, then it might be the cable or the interface that you have it plugged into.
That's
Yeah.
that's it.
I just have a basic HyperX USB mic.
Same.
Like, I guess
I
it
have
works.
a audio and you know,
Yeah, I have the exact same. I think we have the exact same mic.
mic.
HyperX, whatever. USB-C plug-in at the side.
Hell yeah.
I've got a
RGB.
HyperX
RGB.
headset, I think.
Actually,
I'm lying.
Before I got this one, I was running off of a Blue Yeti that had the cable in the bottom held in with like a rubber band.
Hell yeah.
Podcaster energy.
True jank.
Yeah. Yeah, but now I've got fucking Lewitt and it's so good. It was a bit expensive.
Okay. That being said,
Bearing all that in mind.
so Javi, remember what you wrote about the gray in your book?
Yeah. I feared as much.
I think we're dying.
Nah, we're good.
I think
Well-
we have magical cancer.
Well, I was in this situation or in a similar situation once. So let's hope for the best.
Okie dokie.
I'm assuming we should probably follow the trail to whatever is leading.
Probably.
As you walk up the path, you're surrounded by like sort of like these jumbled mixes of stone ruins and structures that kind of dot the path. There are also these big giant craters in the ground. The ruins kind of look sort of anachronistic in that there's like all sorts of different architectural styles, like ones that look old, ones that look new. There's like pieces of houses in the ground at weird angles. It doesn't seem right. It seems like it's just sort of like a hodgepodge of different sort of ruins and stuff. As you get to about here, you see faintly in sort of the light of this giant stone archway that's sitting at the end of the island. You see Agent Ket. The form of Agent Ket, this time, however, he's floating in the air like usual. He doesn't have his spear, and his armor is like all... It's like how he was in your battle with him. It's all like damaged and like parts of it are blasted away. As you look at his armor, however, there is just nothing underneath. So it's just like this suit of armor that's like all sort of like tattered and stuff. He'll look over his shoulder at all of you because he's facing the portal, and then he'll just like slowly float in and disappear.
Okay, plus 5, let's go. I'm not sure how much we should follow him or not, but...
How about we take a little...
Oh, are we all
let him-
getting healing
Let
word?
him wait a little.
Yeah. If
Okay.
you're missing any health, add 5. Bad roll, but you know.
Okay. Do I still have aid active?
Yeah, it's 8 hours or until
Oh.
long rest, I would say.
Are we taking a rest? Short rest, long rest?
Honestly, I would like to. If
That was
that's
my
possible.
last third level slot.
Can we
Yeah.
even rest here?
Hope so.
I would rather not.
I feel like this is just vibes based, a fundamentally bad place to take a rest, but
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
I'm thinking so as well, but it could really change a lot because if I take a short rest, I could get 5 levels of spells back.
Well, if that's the case, or I guess if we're not gonna rest, I'd want to use a couple more healing words. Just not the mass one, because that was level 3, but I have 2 level 2 slots, and I can cast healing word at level 2 twice.
The question is, do we anticipate combat?
Oh, we have potions.
I think a short rest would probably be beneficial.
Okay,
I think
we've
just
got
long
potions.
rest is like
Honestly,
too much pushing the
Carmen
luck.
Specialized Psy brought it up a good point because based off of his based off of how Agent Cat looked, I don't think actually that we might face a fight. Maybe a
We've got
little healing
potions,
for
too.
Yotimo as he's nearly dead, but
Yeah, I gave Yotimo the 5 from mass healing word already, so.
Yeah.
Drink some
Alright.
potions. We got potions.
Potions, okay.
But what if we need them later?
That's so true.
Don't you do it.
So true. I will drink one
Every
regular
single
common
game,
potion.
at the end, you have 99 potions.
You have like so many. I know. That was me with
I might need
scrolls
it.
in BG3. I never used a single one.
Oh god, yeah.
yeah.
I just blew them all in the end fight.
I would say after my second playthrough of BG3, I just started selling the scrolls.
Yeah, honestly.
Should I draw
Alright,
from the
I'm
deck
gonna-
of wonders?
I'm gonna drink my greater healing, I think.
Okay,
Or
why
one of my
not?
greater healing.
When in doubt.
Does he have? Oh yeah, he has 2. So
I would like $300,000 of dream monopoly money.
Alright,
so if are you drawing from the deck of wonders?
and no, I don't think so.
Okay, I was like,
okay, I just used one of my potions of greater healing.
I'm gonna do
I'm
one for
at
Yotimo
46.
as well. He has 1 greater heal or 2 greater healings. Make that 1, and it's a 44 plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's for
Whoa.
Yotimo.
It's a lot of 2s.
Yep. So he heals for 13. Which makes
Are we
that...
undoing the mass healing word?
No.
Okay.
Keep the mass healing word. That was my spell cast, but these are potions.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm just trying to heal up just in case, you know?
Yeah.
And I guess I can feed him a second one from my inventory, so give him another 15. That makes that 10, 43. Not too bad. Okay. Might not have many spell slots, but I can at least build your weapon.
I have exactly the right spell thought for the right application.
the giant archway in front of you has like this sort of shimmering light within it.
Well, gang,
Can Clerk do a religion check on, I guess, the ropes and whatever stuff's hanging in front of it?
Sure. Those are chains.
Chains.
Yeah.
I'll give help. Action.
Alright.
Yeah, you can do like investigation. You can do religion, history,
see which one's better
anything
for
you
me.
want. Do
History's
anything.
better.
Can I do an Arcana?
Yeah.
I would also like to Arcana.
Okay. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So yeah, lots of 20s.
And a 15.
As you look at the chains in front of the archway, they're sort of strung up, in front of it between those two pillars, and there's like a bunch of different blades, like daggers, swords, bukris, fucking long swords, like throwing stars, all just kind of suspended from the chains, and like hanging, and there's just sort of like gently floating in ambient wind. With a history check, this archway doesn't look like any building that you recognize. It has this very elaborate, ornate design, but even with your Komodo knowledge of stonework, you can't really place it in any sort of style. It looks very alien to you. The Arcana checks, actually, surprisingly enough, don't reveal to you anything. You see a portal in front of you that's most obviously magical. There's shimmering energy and, this light that emanates from it, but you don't sense any magic. It's maddening.
Does it feel similar to the Prismarine in any way?
No, it doesn't.
Crap, alright. Well, gang, I think we know what we have to do.
Hold on.
She books it.
Check one. Hold on. I was gonna check. Okay. Clerk flies up, noticing these words up here.
Yeah. Make an
Okay,
investigation check.
Okay. 16. Give myself guidance. 20.
Nice.
You notice that this is actually Komodo script in reverse.
Oh.
Above the gate, it says,
Fucking Carmen.
Oh, I'm in there now, so... If that means I have to rewrite his entire story of me kicking his ass, I will do it.
Oh boy. Clerk flies back down, and
I guess we can proceed.
well, we gotta.
What's the worst that could happen?
We gotta go get our child out of trouble. By the way, there's some words up there that says the Book of Ajahn Ket.
Well, that seems important in some way, but well,
Yep, let's go get our child.
we've met the guy. And I don't think
Yeah.
he's good to make that much of an offer.
Yep. I'll step into the portal, I guess.
the light surrounds you, and you find yourself in a busy city marketplace. It's pouring rain, and there are people all around you, hustling and bustling. Can everyone make history checks for me? There are people around you of all different species, just sort of, going about their day, and it seems to be about late afternoon. Okay, Zahavi and oh my god,
25 for Zahavi.
yeah. So Zahavi.
Oh, hang on. I did not make a history
And
check
17
yet.
for me.
Where is history? Oh, well,
I
you know
rolled
what?
for me.
It's
Nah,
okay.
yeah, 17 for me. I'm not gonna
Zahavi,
guidance
Clerk,
that.
and Carmen, you realize that you recognize this place. Maybe you've been here before in your travels, or you've heard about it in some way, and you can recognize like what it looks like based off of descriptions. You're in Horizon, the capital city of the Western Kingdom. You're in what seems to be like a bustling marketplace area, and there are all these people kind of walking around. There's mostly humans. You don't see any Kataruna, however. You do know that the Kataruna are the rulers of the city of Horizon, but you don't see any guards around with the Kataruna's sigils.
This is concerning.
Well, either we arrived in
Is this before the
Horizon.
Katarina?
Yeah.
Since it's the Book of Agent Cat, I assume we're looking at his memories.
Yes, most likely.
Oh. Clerk's gonna walk up to Carmen and grab her shoulder. This is why I said wait.
Where else were we gonna go? There
Well,
was
we could.
nowhere else to go.
How do you know?
Because we could see the edge of the island.
Well, if you had waited 2 seconds, I would have read the Book of Ajin Ket in reverse Komodo above the portal.
Okay. That's a valid point.
You would
However-
have thought twice to jump in through the portal for
Absolutely
the
not.
Book of Ajin Ket.
No, I would not have.
Maybe. I don't know. You're crazy.
As you're
beginning to
having
know
this
my secret.
conversation, like a couple of like Ishimaya children edge between you and like sort of gently like elbow Clerk out the way as they run through the market square.
Clerk is going to fly up into the air, like, I don't know, 15 feet.
So
Just fly above everything.
yeah, you can see the whole market square. You can also see more of the city. It's a very rainy, foggy day, so you can't really see past the sort of market square area of the city.
But I can, though.
Oh, right, because of the fog.
Because the
fog
guide
ring.
ring.
Yeah, the guide ring. Yeah, you see further out to the whole city. You see the whole city. You can also see the edge of the island is this way.
Which way?
This way. So
Oh.
north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like north to you, but it's actually, so you know the layout of Horizon. It's on the west edge, so you know that that's actually west. So up is west right now.
Oh. We're like turned 90 degrees, but
yeah, basically, because the market district is in the southwest part of the city. So.
All right. Clerk's gonna kind of tell everyone I'm gonna scout around to see if there's anything that we could recognize. Just kind of fly up and over. How tall is this wall?
That wall is about 30 feet.
Okay. And the underpass is like
15.
Okay, perfect.
On top of
Clerk's
the
gonna
wall,
fly.
Clerk, you can see human warriors in armor, but they don't wear the colors of the Kataruna.
Clerk's gonna fly over the wall. What's up with this shit?
Yeah, so this is not a statue of a beholder.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is.
So we can't find beauty in its eyes?
It is. It is, however, a statue of a human. Oh, I'm doing this on the layers. Seeing it. So it's a statue of a human male, clad in armor, wearing a long cloak. And he's got a spear by his side. And it towers, over like this sort of market square. I'm also gonna have Clerk, as you kind of you fly in the air, make a perception check. And also, you know what, everybody can, since you're walking through this.
Whoa, I'm walking here.
Yeah, it's very crowded too. Like, think like, very crowded, like bazaar or like open air market.
Wings OP. Fly over all that shit.
Yeah.
You say. I'm rolling for
Alright,
myself.
so perception.
Yes.
Oof.
Oh my god. That's a
Rolled
first.
a 1.
Yeah.
You have advantage thanks to the ring, right?
I do.
Okay, good.
Bam.
Cool.
I'll give myself guidance. 15.
So in the gray sort of mass of people in the marketplace, and then also the square because it's pretty busy here. You don't see much. However, as you draw closer to the statue, you see that there is somebody in front of it looking better. It just looks like an ordinary Komodo. Everyone else is sort of hurrying along this market square, to doing their business, like carrying sacks of grain or whatever. But this individual has stopped. He is not carrying anything, and he's just, observing the statue. He's the only one looking up at it right now, and he looks like this. So he's just
Sad.
it's this sort of
Asian cat real?
this sort of wizened Komodo. I mean, he's not old, he just looks a little weathered.
You've seen some shit.
Are people reacting to our presence?
Yeah, I mean, they're edging past you and stuff, and it's...
So
I
we're
mean,
actually here in the reference frame.
it feels like you're actually there right now.
Do we look out of place to the people around us?
No, there's all sorts of people. Horizon is it's the most diversity in its tune. So it's not mostly humans, but there's so many other species and stuff that you almost blend right in, honestly.
Clerk flies back down.
Greetings. Excuse me, good sir.
As you walk up to the Komodo, he's still sort of looking up at the statue. With his hands in his robe.
You wouldn't be Agent Cat by any chance, would you?
As you ask your question, everything around you freezes. The entire market square is frozen in time, the raindrops suspended in the air, and the Komodo will turn and look at you. So you took it.
If by it you mean the spear, then I'm in the tomb, straight up taking it, and I need to stop dying.
Spear of Morin.
Yeah, that.
Honestly, I did hope that it wouldn't react like that. It's not the first Spear of Morin I found. Or, not found, but met.
I didn't mean the spear.
The tomb?
It's the bait.
Oh, great. Cool.
Ah.
Great. Awesome.
Well, you know us. We're nothing if not a boulder that just rolls downhill.
I admire your strength. It has been a long time since I have fought beings as powerful as you. It was illuminating. Thank you for the experience.
Anytime.
Could you
now what?
illuminate? Click, go ahead.
Clerk asks, so now what? We're here. You're here.
Now we
Let
talk.
me guess. We're trapped in the memory.
No, you're not trapped in the memory. If you were, then you would already be dead. Your soul fractured into a tiny fragment, one of millions upon billions upon trillions, floating in a vast, empty expanse. But you are here. And you are alive. And that is because of me.
So why keep us alive?
Because that was the goal from the very start.
Are you also trying to beat the symmetry?
Yes. Yes, I am. But in order to do so, I needed to disguise my motive. Thus, our encounter and now our meeting here in confidence. You are within my consciousness. The memory cannot see you anymore. Its power
Wait.
pervades this place.
A
but it is
disguise.
under my control.
I'm sorry, but are you Morin?
No.
Okay, my bad.
I think he is a John Cat. I just think he's not the guy. I think he's trying to use the memory
Maybe
to
he's
beat
not
memory.
a John Ket yet. Say that 5 times fast, good god.
It is a commendable theory that I would be more into Lucy, but I am not. No, I am something completely different.
What is your original name?
You already know it. I am Agent Ket. I have existed
Got
for
it in
far
one,
longer.
baby.
I've existed for far longer than Morin to Lucy. Or you.
Well,
I brought you here to talk to you. And to offer you my services.
at what cost?
And for what?
At the cost of your liberation. You see, I have been observing you for far longer than you might have thought. Ever since you set the Queen free in the Scares, I was aware of your presence. The Symmetry was aware of your presence as well. It was frightened of you, because you had injured it. You were the first to have done so. The first to discover it, and the first to hinder its plans. And so, it assigned me the task. Killing you. It was... It, them, it matters not. But it was a simple task to plant the information with Ilnarg. To get you to come here. To the fog. To where I first awoke. It was a simple task to raise the army and threaten the nest, to draw you out, and to make you want to kill me. But you see, I cannot be killed. I must only persist. And there is nothing you can do about it. There is nothing I can do about it. I will persist. Until the symmetry is no more. For it is because of the symmetry that I exist, and I persist.
Well, in a way, we're indirectly trying to make you not exist, so as long as you're cool with that.
I'm concerned with the issue of liberation. You see, a liberation from the symmetry is not what you might think it is. In your eyes, it is to destroy the symmetry. But how can you destroy something that is a part of your world without risking the very existence of your world itself? You are taught
As always,
by Ilnaric that the symmetry is an intrinsic part of your world. He got one thing right.
well, if we're going to take a risk to sever our world from the issue that plagues our world, then we're gonna have to take that risk, and it'll birth a new world. Whether we're in it or not.
What if I told you that I was the key to realizing your plan? How would you treat me then? Would you still
The same
want
way.
to end me?
Depends.
Is
What?
this more
What?
than a hypothetical, or are you just philosophizing out loud?
Extreme suspicion.
I speak of genuine curiosity. You see, I have had many reactions to my existence over the years, some more welcoming than others. But I simply wish to know.
Right now?
Are you willing to do anything to liberate yourselves?
Currently, one of the backup plans is to blow up the entire world in its entirety. So, I mean, pretty much.
Then you must have observed how I am able to control the symmetry. How when I fell, the hive fell as well. A feat that none are able to accomplish without being corrupted by the symmetry itself, as you have seen with the hive queens. I control it, yet I retain my independence. Because myself and the symmetry are in a mutually beneficial agreement of sorts. Without me, the hive and the memory return to the full control of the symmetry. I have delayed their advance as best I can. But if I am ended, then they will emerge on a tomb, untethered and unbound, and the final chapter of your cycle will begin. But if you weaponize me, use me as your tool, then you will control outcome.
And you'll just let us become a tool and let us use you.
I'm afraid I don't have much say in the matter. You see, I am I was truthful about one thing when we first met. I cannot manifest onto a tune wholly. I have lost that ability. I can only manifest myself within weapons. Weapons of a certain kind. The spears. Spears of more into Lucy. It is a curious ability, sure, but a useful one. It was the symmetry that granted me this power, that unlocked the potential within me. But in doing so, it tethered me to an existence that is neither here nor there.
Are there more of spears? I know of 2 by now. One, but both of them appear to be broken.
The spears are unique in that they reject the rules of things in this continent. There are 4 of them. You now possess one. My spear. There are 3 others. But they are in good hands, as far as my intelligence suggests. And let me be clear, well, I have not been deceiving you for the entirety of this conversation. I was deceiving you before, but everything that I tell you, I believe. I believe it to be nothing but the truth. You follow the path that is uncertain. I have observed many over the cycles attempt to harness the prismarine that you contacted with. I have observed many attempt to use it to their advantage, but none have succeeded. Even in the cycle previous to you, the Morin of that cycle, perhaps the greatest among his alternates, never managed to make a dent in that grand enigma that it is. Perhaps that is all that it is. A phenomenon, but ultimately useless. A red herring. Perhaps it is a invention of the symmetry, a distraction to throw you off. Or perhaps it is nothing. Many things. With my power, you will control the symmetry. You will not fight against it, or it will be yours. You will turn it on itself. Fold it into itself. Will destroy it. Or repurpose it. Make it anew.
I think the only outcome of victory is destroying it.
Suit yourself. As he's saying this stuff, he's sort of like looking at the bottom of the statue. He's not really making eye contact with any of you.
Does the bottom of the statue say anything?
No, it's just like worked stone. He's just looking down.
Well, Kat, I'm going to be honest. We have to pursue every avenue we have to possibly win. So we just need to know the price of this transaction.
The price has already been paid in part. By claiming the spear, you also, by proxy, claim me. And I claim you. I am with you now. You can never be free of me, unless the spear is destroyed. But even then, I will return. The symmetry will bring me back, and I will continue to search, even if my gamble on you has proven fruitless. By using me, you will submit to the will and the method that I have laid out. And you will bring about the downfall of the symmetry. But you may not be in total control all the time.
Can we think on this? Like, we have the spear. And if you're part of the spear, we can contact you, I suppose.
You will remain here until you make a decision.
Again, can we talk this through over there?
This is frustrating.
Converse amongst yourselves. He'll fade from view, and it's like someone pressed play, and the whole market square will just start bustling again. The rain will start falling down.
Okay. So, I have a bad feeling about this.
I do too.
Yeah, I don't have the greatest feeling about it.
This feels like he's trying to just survive.
Feels
Yeah.
like bait to me.
I think he was probably not lying, but probably not telling the whole truth, because that seems to just
Oh,
be the
he's
vibe that he
100%
gives off.
holding back. I don't need an insight check to do that. The clerk says that.
Yeah, I believe he wholeheartedly believes what he said. But for one, he definitely holds something back. And two, he might not have the whole picture. Maybe we already have information that he's lacking.
Do you want to provide him with that and then see if his answer changes, or do we want to just not do that?
Somehow, I think that's a bad idea.
I don't think it will change much. We are
Also, we do
we
need
are
to figure out
trapped
how to
here.
get out.
I think
Yeah.
he's holding his ear.
Yeah.
He is our only way back.
Shit, who's to say he's not listening to us right now?
Probably is.
Most certainly. This is his book. This is his space.
Ugh.
It seems like, from what I picked up in that conversation, that we're either with him or we're fighting against him.
Classic ultimatum bullshit.
So, unless our options are provide him with the information and see if that changes anything, or leave the information out and just call it a day. And see how he reacts.
Well, for one thing, we were not really in a position to try fighting again.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Looks down. You see his completely pristine outfit.
Panda Carbon covered in blood head to toe. I think since he's technically part of the cemetery, I think he's more influenced by it than it is by him.
Yeah.
I do get that feeling as well. It's almost as if he may be getting controlled, in a sense, by the symmetry. And that's why he wants one of us to become part of it.
Yeah. It might just be that all the control that he had over the symmetry so far was merely the symmetry letting him have it, the control. Giving a child some toys to play with.
He also did say the Prismarine could be an invention of the symmetry, which I'm not denying that possibility, but that feels incorrect. I don't know how I know that. It just feels wrong. The vibe is off.
According to what Move and the others explained, the Archons theorized that the Prismarine might be a protection mechanism that Etun created to fight the symmetry. Like antibodies.
I see. Well, that would imply that there was the time before the symmetry.
Oh yes, the symmetry is a creation by the Archons. An accidental creation of the Archons.
An accident? They made it on accident?
Yes, the whole symmetry and Etun, the whole symmetry was a bug.
Are we sure, guys? Are we sure we just don't want to go with the Umaki's plan?
I'd
What was the
prefer
Amaki's plan again, actually? I forgot.
Gather as much Prismarine as possible and then blow up the cemetery. We can still try and do this, but you know.
I prefer to keep it as a last resort.
Okay. So what's the play here? What are we thinking? Yes, no, no caveat explanation. Yes, caveat explanation.
Well, what's exactly stopping us from agreeing, quote unquote, and then just doing our own thing, anyways?
I feel like he would see through that.
Yeah,
Also-
well,
Probably, if he's attached to the spirit more, and he could probably keep tabs on what we're doing, and if we agree, we may enter some sort of contract where he can control us. And I'm not cool with that.
I just want to get out of here, man.
Would you want to get out of here as you, or would you want to get out of here as a puppet of his?
Yeah, well, you know.
Honestly, above board. Can someone lay down what Agent Cat's deal is? I might have spiraled in my theory making, and maybe I didn't catch something.
So, from what I gathered, Cat's goal is he became part of a servant of the cemetery in order to use it against itself. So as he was doing that, he was using it to slow down the hive and the memory from acting. We came into contact with him in the hive in the north, which we didn't know about. And that's how he's been keeping tabs on us, and he was assigned to kill us because we were interrupting it. But because he's been slowing it down, he's seeing us as an opportunity to slow it down further and possibly destroy it. But he also the caveat was, you may not be in control all the time, which sounds a little concerning.
Very concerning.
Especially from somebody who is a hive controller.
Well, this is quite the pickle, eh?
Yeah. Honestly, right now, I'd be down to agree to this deal. Because yeah, sorry.
You go on.
No.
It would just, I suppose we would group vote it and then go with that, because above board, I think it would be a bad idea to use the spears in this matter, because we would essentially be locking them out of use elsewhere.
We guarantee.
We know we need 3 spears. Our group knows of 2. Though we Zahavi as being more or less the only one who had contact with them, and Carmen lost contact with one of the groups. He doesn't know about the one from Broken Light. If he knows that Altered Shadow was intended to find them, meet them, but that's it. That's what he got from Ilnarek. He doesn't know about the 3rd spear. That might be the one Agent Cat has. Would be the 3rd spear he knows about, and he knows that the spears of Morin are essential to dealing with the symmetry. That's just what goes through my mind right now. How Zahavi would process the information.
So we're basically stuck between we need the spear to do what we need to do, but we're trapped. Well, not necessarily trapped, but Ajahn Kit has us by the balls, essentially.
Yeah.
We have
But
to agree with them in order to probably just get out in the first place.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we have to agree with him, but I'm pretty sure.
For this instance, I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
To get out of here.
Our best option would probably be agreeing right now and somehow purging Asian Cat's influence after we get out in some way or fashion.
Do we know how to do that?
No.
We know how to get rid of the hive, but we don't know if that gets rid of the memories well.
That's it. We have no idea.
No clue. I don't know. I guess, like I said, for the time being, we can find out if he does do like some kind of contract to make sure we do what he says he wants us to do. But, you know.
Okay. So what are the options, and what are we?
So as a way to go forward, I would say we should try to, not try to, we will probably just kind of go along with whatever Ajanket asks of us. But once we get to a point where we, I guess, meet the symmetry, I don't know how to describe it. Once we see the symmetry and have the choice of either getting rid of it or letting it absorb us, and so we can destroy it from the inside, quote unquote, like you said, we will probably have to make the decision then on which option would be the best.
I can say
Right.
also, if you want to simplify it even further, you could say, just for the immediate, decision right now, there's agree, there's disagree, and then there's fuck this, try to find a way out on your own. That's basically like, sort of the three paths
That
you can
sounds
take at this
just like
point.
that's a Carmen answer right there.
That is super a Carmen answer, and I've actually been trying to work through that, but the only options I have are not good options. They're banish myself, which I don't have the spell slot for that.
I have banishment, but I don't have a spell slot either. We would have to rest.
Yeah. We could rest. Think on it. Quote unquote, think on it.
But
then we'd rest here.
is it our physical bodies that are here? Or
I don't think so.
because we kind of teleported, quote unquote, but it was after we fell asleep.
I think this is like a dream state, so I don't think we technically have everything. Like, we have everything, but I don't think we do.
Well, we drank those potions. Those were in our inventory.
It's true.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to fix my mic real quick. But, yeah.
Would DM be able to tell us if we're physically there or if it's our...
If you're physically here right now?
Yeah.
Like all of us and not just like our mind state thing in a dream memory.
So, to you, it feels like you are completely physically here.
Damn it.
Okay.
That doesn't help at all.
I'm... So here's the two things I would like to do. To the group, not as I'm doing them right now. I'm gonna do a Carmen thing, try and see if she can get out. And then, if you all want to agree, all of you agree, Carmen will descend, and I want to see if that makes a difference, or if you just... What happens there?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Go
Carmen
for it.
will try and channel Prismarine and get herself out of here. Just think about being anywhere else.
Make an Arcana or a Religion check. You try to channel the familiar power.
Oh, that's not that great.
Can I guidance that?
Yeah?
Let me find my page. Guidance. Nope.
I already used Bardic Inspiration. I don't think you give me another one, right?
Sorry, I had to step away. What is happening?
Okay, so...
Carmen's gonna do a Carmen thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Carmen's doing a Carmen thing, so Javi helps.
Okay, Carmen is trying to channel the Prismarine to get herself out.
She gives you a help action. Sorry.
Okay. Is that with advantage or no?
Yeah, a second check, basically.
Okay.
You still get the 1 on the guidance.
Let's
22.
go,
There you
22.
Anything else? To add to the roll?
How many times per long rest can Yotimo do Bardic Inspiration?
He's only done it, like, once. I don't... Well, actually, he was in the
According
fight.
to his sheet, he only had one left, and I erased that.
Yeah, because we used it at the beginning of session.
Okay, well, in that case, I think that's all we got.
You try with all your might to channel the energy, but you realize with alarm that it is out of reach. It is
Okay.
not here.
That's concerning.
All right. Do you want to try the group decision thing, or? I...
Do we have a choice?
I don't think so. You all say yes, then I'll dissent, and let's see what happens.
Oh boy.
Let's be real.
It's been real.
Carmen shouts, "Hey, Cat, we're ready."
You see him sort of like walk out from the crowd. Yes. Yes, you are.
Okay, these four want to go with your plan, suggested everybody else. Am I right to assume that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would not,
Sure.
so just... Sorry, Zahavi, go ahead.
No. I just agreed with you.
Okay, so those four want to go with your plan, and I do not. So that's our... Do with that what you will.
An interesting outcome. Very interesting. Very well. I will respect your decision. Will you allow me to make one final argument for why my offer is so desirable to you?
Sure.
Do you know where you are standing right? What this place is?
Like, the location of where we are, or the fact that we're probably in a dreamscape of some sort?
The city.
Yeah, I've been.
You are standing in the city of Horizon, formerly known as the City of Gaze, where the chieftain of the Gazen clan, the great Turo, many, many years ago, came to the western edge of Atun and beheld a beautiful spirit, a goddess, and was inspired to build the greatest city in the history of Atun. Yes, it was many years ago that I manifested before Turo and spoke with him. He was curious, like many others, and ambitious, as humans generally are. He desired my power. So, we spoke. And I offered him the use of my spear. But he betrayed me and locked me away. He fed on my knowledge while I was chained in his hall. And from vast eons of knowledge within me, he built this city. And he enshrined his name or infinity. I have seen the rise and fall of many cycles, but once I was just like you. A simple being, a mortal. Person with a beginning and an end. I met my end on the island of Rift. On an adventure. Very much the same kind of adventure that you've been on. But the symmetry brought me back. Why is this? Nobody's ever been brought back by the symmetry. It goes against the very fabric of its purpose, is it not? Because it is to destroy first and then remake, yet I have remained the same. And I have changed things where others have not. It is because of me that Horizon exists. It is because of me that the Kataruna revel in the breath of knowledge that they do. It is because of me. That you know what you know. You may turn your back on me. But you will never escape me. Even if I am destroyed. Or if I am destroyed, my legacy will be more destructive than you could ever imagine. An unchained symmetry. You must imagine what that would be.
And surely you could imagine what the life with no symmetry would be like.
I enjoy your intelligence. You will return. But I will be with you. As I always have been. You should find somewhere to rest. It's getting late. He'll turn away and just walk back into the crowd. Kind of get lost in it.
Do we have to sleep to wake up? Is that this sort of thing?
It feels like it.
Alright. She will literally just lean against this wall, sit down, try and sleep.
Yeah, I guess we just all kind of follow suit.
Yeah, Zahavi leans against the statue.
The people in this square kind of look at you a
Twilly
little
just
quizzically.
flops onto the ground.
They look at you a little
You what?
quizzically, and there are like people like stepping around Twilly and stuff like on the ground, like, oh, sorry, like, and you all close your eyes, and the soft rain on you continues to sort of pitter and patter, and it sort of blends into the ambient sound around you until you fall back asleep. Twile and Clerk, as you awaken, Armin is not here, you'll see Yotimo awakening. Clerk, you'll see Yotimo awakening. Zahavi, in the tunnels, you'll awaken again with the cold glow of the tunnels on your face Carmen.
Uh-oh.
You'll
I'm
be
gonna awake. There's a bunch of things that are gonna awake.
You'll be at the camp. You see the hive creatures slowly rise to their feet and sort of continue to move like nothing happened.
I would quietly,
Yeah.
like, move back toward the tomb quietly.
As you do so, there is something else that we have to get to.
Sure.
As you awaken, you feel a familiar presence with you now. And we will level up.
Yo!
Let's go.
Also, I'd like to give all of you an option. Well, not all of you. Everyone except for Carmen. So
Let's
everyone
go.
except for Carmen, you can take one of two additional features this level. Both of them are warlock features. They're warlock features specifically of the symmetry. So you can either take... These are 6 level warlock features, and you can choose which one you want to take. There is this one, which is the hive-aligned feature, which is called Radiant Hunger. This is available to 6 level warlocks. And then there is this one, Why Even Try, which is related to the memory. And you can add either one of those, your choice, in addition to all of the things that you receive at this level, as now you are imbued with the power of Agent
Well, I'm
Cat.
taking Why Even Try.
I'm probably doing the same.
Unfortunately,
I have no
Carmen
idea.
will not receive this bonus, as she did not agree to the terms.
Let's go. Hard mode.
And we're at 9th level now, I think. Right? 9th
This
level.
is
Level
you.
9.
I love casting spells.
Level 9.
Wizard Buddy Gang.
I see at 6th level, your presence and confidence on everything frightening.
Okay, both would be sick.
Charisma, water, fire. Necrotic doesn't count as poison or acid, yeah?
No, it doesn't.
No, it's a different type. So, Why Even Try is the memory aligned one, right?
It is. And Radiant Hunger is hive aligned. Warlocks of each of those, Warlocks of the Symmetry with each of those would get these at 6th level.
Yeah.
Do we roll for hit points or do we take the average?
It's max.
We take
Max.
that.
Yeah,
Max,
max,
okay.
now. Max.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I changed it.
I'm gonna take the Radiant Hunger one just for, what you call it?
In that case, Quark, when you wake up, you will feel very hungry. Like, and also, this can be a running thing. You'll never fully feel satiated. Like, you'll always
Jesus.
feel hungry.
That sucks.
Yeah, but you will be able to heal. So, yeah.
Well, I don't, actually the whole thing is completely useless to me.
Because you're already healed.
For those of you who chose the other one, something to think about. It's essentially depression. Like, you will feel a little bit more apathetic to things. Like,
Well,
you
good
may
thing
not.
I don't struggle with depression. I'm very good at it.
Yeah, you may not. What do you call it? You may not. Your character might not give into it. It might not be something that really affects them that much, but it is something to think about, because as a result of gaining that power, it'll linger in your mind a little bit.
I keep rereading Radiant Hunger. It's completely useless to me. I don't do poison or acid damage at all in my class.
Yeah, that's better for like a spellcaster that can
we
cast
get a
those.
proficiency bonus upgrade.
Yes.
That's good.
Oh god, so many good spells.
I get one more spell.
We get
Is
a
it fifth
proficiency
level? Is
bonus?
fifth
Oh, and I get
levels
an
now,
efficient.
right?
Yeah, I get one more spell. My spell slots are 5th level, and I get another invocation, which is the thing I'm most excited about.
Alright. I guess. I think it's just better for me to use the why even try than the other one.
Sylvan Sphere versus Blight.
Sai, just for your reference, I'll probably take telekinesis and telepathic bond.
Okay. 5th level spells. So we only get 1, right?
2.
We get 2 for 5th level? At
Yeah.
9?
I get one.
Well, you can choose 2 spells, and it can be up to 5th level.
Okay.
But I'm also Bigby's hand and animate objects.
Hmm.
I get access to 5th level cleric spells. Ooh.
Whistler. It's saying we only get one 5th level slot.
Yeah, 1 5th level slot, but you can take
2 spells, right? Okay, yeah.
new spells.
I gotcha.
Yeah, your spell's known.
Spells by class.
Hold monster shit.
5th level. Oh wait, what's this? Nope, never mind.
We're one spell level away from the spell that I absolutely need to complete this build.
Which is the spell you need?
Disintegrate.
Oh, disintegrate.
Okay, you're doing telekinesis and telepathic bond. In that case, your transmutation, yeah?
Scribe.
Your scribe, okay. Alright. You got all the fun stuff.
Yeah, I'm not good at any spell kinds specifically, but I can learn at quite at quite a speed. Cloud kill would be sick.
Summon Draconic Spirit.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
That's not a 5th level spell.
Falco will
That
go
is-
crazy with Radiant Hunger.
Yeah, that's the thing. But I'm not the. No, I think I have to. Why even try?
Yeah, because you don't really have a poison acid build.
Yeah. No, that is that's not that important. I could take Cloud Kill, then it would be fucking sick. But I don't think that fits the Harvey.
Negative energy flood? What the hell is that?
That one's so fun. I think Marafel used that at one point.
Constitution save throw. 5d12 necrotic damage on failed save. Okay, but I have a hammer, so I could just do that. Temporal shunt.
Transmute Rock would be sick.
Wall of Force.
Well, Force is always good.
4-step. Dawn. Cloud Kill. Let's see what Cloud Kill does.
I'll kill. That's a poison.
Yeah, so scary.
I remember using it in BG3. It being used against me. It fucking sucks.
Yeah, the fight against what's his name, the Necromancer.
Balthazar.
Yep.
Fucking hate that guy.
Balthazar.
I love him so much.
Yeah, he's a good villain. I just hate fighting him.
Yeah.
I just pushed him off the fucking thing in the
That's what
shadow.
I did, yeah. But the problem is that if you get fucked in initiative, you just fucked if you fight him in the Shadowfell.
Yeah, because he summons the giant skeletons and they just throw you off the edge.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. They just throw you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they just shove. So fucking annoying.
We a friend and I put a mod in that game that fixed the action economy to regular D&D, and it broke how I played the game because I used shove so often.
Oh, I
Oh,
get
yeah.
domain spells. Platoon. Homepage. What domain spells do I get at level 9?
Oh, do I get spells? Abjuration. Whistler.
Fuck it. The Harvey takes telepathic bond and animate objects. It fits too well to him.
Nice.
I love it much.
There are
Ooh.
really not very many good Eldritch invocations at higher levels, huh? They're all
That one's
really specific.
big. Okay, let me copy pasta what those do to here.
Resilient Sphere is so good, though. Because it's just like, you get a...
Just-
Do you have
yeah.
Resilient Sphere?
Yeah. What was
I just
it?
picked up a really big ritual spell. Not ritual, domain spell.
I'll copy that off of you instead of learning that then.
Yeah.
Dominate person.
Telekinesis.
That's
Huge.
also nice. There are too many good spells at level 5.
Wait, hold on. Why is there an Eldritch Invocation? 9th level is the prerequisite, and it's to speak with dead at will. That's so lame.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it's so high level because of the at will part.
But it's just speak with dead. Like,
Yeah, they give you that for free in PG3.
like minions,
literally.
minions of chaos is more powerful because it's a conjure elemental. But even then, it uses up a spell slot. Like,
Okay, now that I have 14 tabs open, I gotta narrow them down to 2.
oh, Ascendant Step is crazy though. Levitate at will. That'd be fun as fuck.
Glyph of Warding is kind of goated, though.
I got that.
Okay, so I'm gonna learn that from you instead of
Can you?
Glyph of Warding.
From a cleric?
He's got the spell.
I've got the spell.
I literally don't need another wizard. I just need somebody with the spell.
Yeah, but it needs to be transcribed from somewhere, and I'm not sure if that works with how clerics usually work.
Yeah, because it's divine casting. That's something to look up. I don't know.
Hold on. Okay.
Don't want. Oh, fuck it. I'll take Steel Wind Track.
When you find a wizard spell at first level or higher. Oh, boo.
The other one. What does that one do?
I think it's good to just spend the rest of the session on leveling. I think we're at a pretty ending point.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll spend the rest of this session on leveling.
That's fine. Yeah, and we can try and keep our probably keep discussing it just so that we don't
Okay.
overlap
Lance of
on a bunch
Lethargy
of
is
stuff.
pretty good. I think I'll take that.
It's transmutation.
Yeah, the invocations for Eldritch Blaster generally always a good pick.
You know, to be completely honest, I did not expect you guys to agree. I totally expected you to like no. That's cool though. You get
We'll see how things
features.
go.
You get features, yeah. Not all bad. I have depression now, but you get features.
Does this mean Carmen will legitimately be the conscience of the party? Is that what's happening here?
Well, yeah, she's not affected. Think a little clearer.
Oh, this is my max slot level.
Yeah, your max slot level is 5 now.
Right. Okay, I did not. For some reason I thought warlock spells went higher than that, but those not.
Yeah, then it starts getting more about like your specific class stuff.
There's. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, then I start getting Mystic Arcanum. I see.
There's so many good spells. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spells that I have narrowed down.
Yeah, over the summer I might add that Elder library to.
Yeah, I can let you know who to get that from,
Okay.
because yeah,
It looks really cool.
it's
Hey
Geo.
guys, I have greater restoration now.
I didn't even check the Elden Ring spells. I should check those. He has a Discord server, and he also has a Google Drive you can download it from.
Cool.
Oh shit, my spell save is 19 now.
Did it go up?
Yeah, because our what's called the proficiency bonus increased.
Nice.
Nice.
I have 16 now.
Nice shot.
That will never be, that meme from will never not be ruined for me eternally.
Yeah. Nice shot. Or like the Wii bowling, like you ever play Wii bowling, but then whenever someone throws it back, you have to get up and jump up and spin like the Mii's.
Yeah.
No, but it's really funny.
It's so good. If you're sitting, you have to get up and spin. What's Yotimo?
I might actually just take another 4th level warlock spell.
Really? They are
Well,
great.
Well, it automatically becomes 6th level or whatever the highest level it
5th,
is.
yeah.
5th level. Oh shit, Mass Cure Wounds. That one's huge.
Oh, Yotimo's Song of Rest.
You could change Mass Healing Word with Mass Cure Wounds.
Yeah, I'll take. It's replacing it altogether. Not prepared. Unprepared Mass Healing Word for Mass Cure Wounds because it has the same range, I think. Yeah, same range, except it's an action instead of a bonus action. But it heals way more.
Let's see your sheet. See what you got. Okay. I'll learn Resilience Fear. Then probably Fly as well. I'm gonna calculate the gold cost for all this.
Honestly, Sarah, how about Hold Monster? It would be sick with your melee build, because your melee attacks would, if you hit instantly, be crits.
Yeah, I'm just looking through the lower level spells, but I think Hold Monster was the only one of the fifth ones that like kind of spoke to me thematically.
Other than that, the only one that I like is Synaptic Static.
Oh, that one's
Because-
so fucking good.
Yeah, because you have to subtract d6 to all attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh, I didn't read the second part of that at all.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
insane.
and-
I had an NPC use it in a one shot, and it was like, whoa, so good.
Okay,
Mhm.
I think
Crazy
I'm
spell.
taking Synaptic Static.
Yeah,
Good God.
amazing
What do you-
spell.
Zahavi, what do you think? Or not Zahavi, you got Mosk. What do you think about Temporal Shunt?
I have it as a domain spell.
You have it? Okay.
It came with it comes with the domain.
With
My level 9 domain spells. It's basically, it's like super, what would you call it?
Super
It's like
counterspell.
banish. It's, oh yeah, super counter spell, because it just removes them from the entire field for a turn, for a round. Like it's counter spell with banishment on top of it.
Okay, we already have a lot of counter spells. If you have that, then I don't need to double take it.
Well, for me it's always prepared, but I only have one level 5 spell slot.
I also only have one, so I also have banishment, so that's not like a huge issue if we want to just get rid of them.
And I also have banishment, so
So yeah,
Okay.
all right, I'll
Synaptic
X
Static
that
it
then.
is.
You're just gonna be despawning enemy.
Kobu, remove your boss from the field.
Yeah.
Huh?
Eliminate yourself. Remove
Bye-bye.
yourself. Remove him.
what I want to do is cast this spell somewhere. I don't know how we're gonna work through it. This would be like a perfect not final boss, but oh wait, until dispelled. A way to like prepare for something, I don't know, called Hollow.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Hollow
that's a good one.
is a nice spell.
Good one. Honestly, 5th level in general, those are like my favorite spells. Because you get to cast them more than like 6, 7, 8, 9. So like you get to use them more. But they are so powerful. Like there's such a difference between them and 4th. For me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a huge spike.
Yeah. Very, very big.
Yeah. There you go. That's what it looks like.
It's a wisdom save too. And I don't think my wisdom is that good compared to yours.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
the
but
wisdom.
it's
of
only
God.
if you're affected by it. It's only at pay fiends and other stuff like that the caster decides.
Yippee.
Oh shit. I'm looking through. Oh. I'm looking through the Elden Ring stuff, and I could just take Loretta's Mastery as a 5th level. Or a 6th level. I think that's funny. I'm not gonna do that though. Temporal Shunt, you already have that. Snap Static, she's taking that. Wall of Force. I'm already in that Brazilian Sphere, and I could lock somebody in that.
Resilient Sphere is less about you locking someone in, but more about you protecting yourself or someone from something, because the person inside can still affect basically everyone outside, but those outside can't can't really deal with the person inside.
A creature inside the sphere nor can this creature inside the sphere damage anything outside of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you can cast spells from inside at creatures outside.
Here, I'll show you what reference I'm using. Sphere is immune to all damage, and a creature or object inside can't be damaged by outside attacks or effects originating from outside, nor can a creature inside the sphere damage anything outside of it.
Is that the sphere of invulnerability? Yeah. I think that's a higher level spell, ain't it?
Sphere
Orb of invulnerability is a higher level, yeah.
But where's that? What level is that one?
Oh,
It's like
it's high.
I think it's like
6,
7th or 8th.
7?
Because I'm reading the one that's not the 8th level one.
Alright. So I probably won't have Hollow prepared anytime soon, but
Orb of invulnerability.
definitely grabbing Gaius.
That's self. That's different.
Oh. Well, it still makes a sphere, though.
Yes, but you're allowed to move with it regularly instead of having to roll it around like a hamster. Hamster. What do you got?
Okay.
So we'll need to ask Kirby if he would have taken the deal. That could change how he levels up.
Yeah. I'll take Bigby's hand.
Krisby, not Kirby.
I'm not gonna lie, I've done that same thing like many times where I was like, Kirby. I didn't know we had a guy named Kirby.
I'm so stupid.
Oh my god! I totally... Oh my god, I could have done an amazing cliffhanger, I just realized. Oh, it's okay. Save it.
You want to take another stab at it?
You wanna do it?
Hey, we got time.
I mean,
While we're leveling?
Sure.
Well, I would say that actually, like, when Carmen woke up, you'd probably also be greeted by...
oh, wait. Oh.
You said
Oh,
cliffhanger. I didn't know you were talking about this cliffhanger.
Uh-oh.
That means Tala knows Theomaki, which means there's more stuff going on that we've been privy to.
We'll leave it like that.
That is a cliffhanger.
And you're by yourself, too?
Surely this will go fine.
Surely, this is going to be okay.
Okay. Oh, description. Okay, what other 5th level spells? Hollow Dawn, Flame Strike. What does Gaius do again? Oh, it's a mind one. Lasts 30 days. It doesn't require extra stuff.
Okay. My screen is now wide for no reason. That's cool.
No, she cast a spell.
What?
I don't know. Yeah, Theomaki casts Crash Roll 20.
That would be such a really
Hello?
that would be such a funny
Power
thing.
for fail.
Reality spasm.
I cast a Disconnect Internet.
I cast Kick Player.
I cast Kick Play.
Banishment 2.
Yeah, I cast /ban.
Electric Boogaloo.
Uh,
Okay, so I get access to Gaius. Or Geus. I don't know how you pronounce it.
okay, so I'm not gonna take that one either. That simplifies things.
I get access to it. I don't know what I have to prepare, or I have to pick which one to prepare each time. I only can pick, so many.
Geese. I don't-
Yes.
Since I only have the one spell slot, I have to, be mindful of what I choose. I don't know if I'll ever actually use it, in all honesty.
I think the only person I'd use it on would counterspell it pretty quickly, so I'm not gonna take it.
Oh. You want a Geese Theomaki?
Oh no, not the Umaki. She's cool. I like her.
Oh, you want a Geese Agent Cat?
Ilnaric.
Oh, Ilnaric. That'd be funny.
Look, we were cool for about 3 seconds, and then he decided to not be cool.
Well, I mean,
Okay, how many spell slots? Or not slots, how many prepared spells can I have now at level 9? Get how again.
Okay.
Modifier plus cleric level. Okay. 9 plus 4. Is that it? Yeah. Soon to be 5 once I can raise my wisdom up 1 more point. So 9 plus 4 is 13. This does not include my domain spells. 'Cause that would suck.
Every time you say domain spells, my brain goes domain expansion.
yeah, domain.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What does this do again? What action?
Expansion. Oh, I can look at the fan art too. I totally forgot. I'll look at the fan art.
Fart time.
Let me open up your stream real quick. I think I already had it open somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Put you over there. Okay.
Beating one of the most powerful individuals. Agent Cat taking his black spear for ourselves. Getting possessed by a spirit. No.
That's a cute.
Agent
That's a
Cat's
cute
overwhelming
little
presence
art.
filling the room. Carmen on a prismarine-induced acid trip. When everyone starts falling asleep after hearing the voice of the guy they just killed. Carmen doing a Carmen thing. Javi helping. Really expecting shit to go down. Clark having another mental crisis. I love that. She's like, I'm gonna go in. And Clark's like, hold on. And then she goes, hold on. Wait.
Yeah, that show is awesome too. I love that show.
I gotta watch it.
It's such a good show.
I've read the manga,
Yep.
but
Yeah, I finished the manga after starting the show. Watching it.
Same.
There's so many reaction faces throughout the entire thing.
Mhm.
Maybe this summer I'll watch anime for the first time. It'll be my project.
Hey,
I mean,
that
Dungeon
one
Mesh
is on
is not a bad
Netflix.
one to start on.
Yeah, it's on Netflix, and it's funny as hell.
I can recommend it as well.
This latest episode is so silly at the second half of it.
Yeah, I'm a little sad how about how
The first half of it.
one was really serious, and then the
Yeah.
last half was a little kind of slapstick.
I mean, it's the show. It kind of just does that anyways.
It doesn't. Yeah.
Okay. I bet I'd probably use this at least once.
Okay.
Just dispel good and evil.
Honestly, yeah, that would be useful considering what we're fighting. And you might be able to just do that to get rid of Cat on you guys if you want to.
Assuming he is
be
quote unquote good or evil.
Remove yourself.
What is his objective vibe here?
Actually, it looks like according to this, it just says, Shirinji, I can either break an enchantment if you're possessed by a celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead, or dismissal. As your action, make a melee spell attack against a celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or an undead you can reach. On a hit, you attempt to drive the creature back to its home plane. The creature must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be sent back to its home plane. And they just get gone.
Oh.
So there's two halves of it. So when I cast the spell, it just kind of makes a area, or it surrounds. It surrounds me. That's what it is. It's a stealth thing. Okay.
I'm just gonna do a little. Try something out real quick. I want to see what the numbers look like. That's not great. It has the potential to be really good. This is...
Okay, so this is what it reads.
Charmed, be frightened, possessed by celestial, and elemental, fey, fiend, or undead. Creature you touch is no longer charmed, frightened. Dismissal. Okay.
But it's on stealth. I can't, enchant somebody else.
Yeah. So that'd only be for you if they're not part of this home plane.
They get sent to the Shadowfell though if they. Oh yeah, it's nice.
And it also depends on what we're fighting.
Yeah. Man, I'm probably going to take the entire 2 months break we have to decide what my second spell is. And I'm probably going to decide the night before.
Fair. Totally fair.
I'm just glad I can just add all of these, but I can only choose a couple. But just to have the options ready. This might come in handy as well. Especially since... Oh yeah, don't I have a thing for divination magic? I think I need to read it. But hold on. Let me put this in. God dang, all my stuff costs money. Luckily, we have plenty of it.
I don't know what my internet is doing. It's just deciding that you're not allowed to open any more tabs. There's only 4 open.
That's crazy.
Legend lore, that's a great one.
Legend lore. I do want to play like a really brainy character. A bunch of divination spells. Just like
I also
no damage, just like utility and lore.
Yeah.
have this as one of my feats.
Yeah, yeah.
So instead of 10 minutes, I do it as a bonus action. Oh, never mind. It says normally 1 action. Never mind. I don't really have... There's not too many divination spells that I can really use.
Alright. I think I'm gonna head out. I need to get something to eat.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for
See ya.
playing.
For
See you in a few
running.
months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, actually, are you in Chicago? I'm gonna be in Chicago
Yeah.
in July, so.
Fuck yeah.
All right,
We
gang.
gotta
Crew field
link
trip.
up.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I also have a concert there. I'll let you know about it. It's like free.
Alright. Cool. Talk to y'all later.
See ya.
Later.
All right, gang. I'm probably also going to take 2 months. I'm actually going to take some time spells. So.
All right. Well,
thank you for running.
when let's say a week before the next time, I'll check up on you to make sure you actually chose one of those spells just like last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of me panically scrolling. The
Yeah,
list,
and
this
of
one.
course I'll message once I really know, because I haven't even booked my flight back from the States yet. But once I know, I'll know exactly when we can start. So, yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you for running. Thank you guys for playing.
Thanks for playing. Good session.
Yeah.
Good
Thanks.
few months of play, and see you after summer.
Adios.
Indeed.
All right, everybody in the house, everybody in the place. Wow. Just like that. Season. Well, not really a season. I don't know what to call it. We're just going on summer break. That's all we're doing. I guess like a little term or whatever. But yeah, Fractured Soul. So, like I said at the start, and also like you've been hearing, we're going on summer break after today, for D&D. Don't really know how often streams are gonna be right now. Might do a couple here and there. But the next time that I will be running D&D, it's gonna be a couple months from now. It's gonna be in September when I come back. So during that time, if you feel like maybe you want to catch up on things, it's a great time to catch up on the story, catch up on what's going on. You can check out the VODs. I will take some time now to update the VOD channel, make sure everything on there is public and uploaded and current and all that. But yeah. Come September, we will be in the final months of Attune, which is pretty crazy, because I aim to be done with this world and be done with all the campaigns by November, which means we have September, October, November to yeah, Twitch VODs are poopy, yeah. So I gotta make sure, I gotta get the YouTube channel really updated. I haven't updated it in a really long time. But yeah, like we'll have September, October, November to finish up everything and finish up the storyline. It's been crazy. It's been nice. It's been great. I have really enjoyed doing this, and forward to continuing it over the summer. And wow, look at that. We made it. For many months of running, and we... Alright, well, anyway, that's gonna do it for me for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for sticking around. To the players playing. I will go eat some dinner. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your day.